It is about 45 days since Kenya announced the first case of coronavirus here in East Africa. The Ministry of Health on Sunday announced 12 more cases, bringing the total of COVID-19 cases to 355. However, in the same announcement, the Ministry of Health did say that Kenya has surpassed the first 100 mark of patients who have already recovered from the disease. Kenya, which announced its first case on March 13th, has been following strict measures to curb further spread of COVID-19. Places of public gatherings such as churches, meeting halls, bars, restaurants, among others, have all been closed following a directive by the government. On Saturday, the government announced the extension of the 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. countrywide curfew by another 21 days. This is following a successful adherence of this measure for the last 3 weeks. Also, the cessation of movement between counties by another 21 days was announced. The Ministry of Health announced that it has carried out so far an estimated 17,000 tests in their latest update. Initially, Kenya had challenges lacking enough equipment and technology to carry out mass testing. However, the East African country announced a breakthrough following an innovation by the Kenya Medical Research Institute, KEMRI, that managing testing of up to 35,000 samples from 600 samples previously. Alongside this, 10 days ago, the Ministry of Health announced receiving 200,000 sampling and testing tubes from China that are highly crucial for the mass testing exercise. The Ministry of Health, while addressing the country as they received the donations from China, said that Kenya would not be able to carry out the mass testing without this equipment. Also, they received 500,000 three-ply masks, 4,000 shoe covers for use by frontline health workers, and 300 static shoes for use of doctors in the theaters, as well as 76,095 masks. This was the second batch of donations from China after the first one in March through China billionaire Jack Ma. Hundreds of vulnerable families and households have been receiving food donations from the government and well-wishers, with many losing their sources of income and jobs following closure of factories and other businesses. Recently, the government announced the creation of 26,000 jobs to help the youth and vulnerable households from the effects of COVID-19.